Welcome to another exciting episode of Culture Conversations. My name is Chizobam Ofebo. I remain your host, and as usual, we are always having super interesting topics that tie into culture to discuss. Today we have one of such topics, and it's numerology, the untapped power for wealth creation. I know when you hear the term numerology, you're like, what's that? What's that? Well, we have a guest today who's an expert in this field, and he's going to shed more light on it. Now, Femi Jubal is our guest. Femi Jubal is an author, life coach, holistic educator, creative entrepreneur, and music executive. He is the chairman of the board of trustees, Brothers Lifting Brothers Foundation, an NGO focused on education, orientation, social welfare, mental health, and economic empowerment of boys, men, and the women who love them. Femi Jubal is passionate about nation building, youth empowerment, entrepreneurship, and active citizenship. He is also an author with books like Elevated Single Life, Practical Steps to Cultivating a Genuine Relationship, Transform Your Life with Numbers, How to Use the Power of Numbers to Manifest Abundance under his belt. Now, that last book is what we're going to really be focusing on. Mr. Femi, thank you so much for joining us in the studio today. We're excited to have you. We're excited to delve into the topic. Numerology.
I was looking forward to this, so thank you.
Thank you so much. Numerology, what's that? What does it mean?
Now, people look at numbers and they think that they are just these numerical figures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But numerology is the study of the deeper meanings encoded within these numbers, the significance of every number. It is an esoteric spirit science that deals with exploring the deeper meanings of these numbers at the esoteric, deeper dimension. That's what numerology is.
And so somehow that numbers are tied into creation of wealth. Obviously, when we talk about wealth, we're talking about numbers. So
exactly.
Yes. So when you say esoteric, what does that mean? Like, numbers have an esoteric essence to them. What does that mean?
Yeah. There are two dimensions of knowledge. The first one is the exoteric knowledge,
okay.
which is the already disseminated knowledge, which is common knowledge, surface knowledge, knowledge that only requires acceptance and belief. Accept and believe. Don't question anything. Mainstream organized religion are built on exoteric knowledge. But there is the other dimension, which is the esoteric knowledge. Esoteric knowledge deals with what is popularly known as forbidden knowledge. They are the occultic knowledge. Occultic is not necessarily evil.
Yes.
Occultic means hidden knowledge.
Yes.
The knowledge that require extra effort from you. You need extra effort. You need to be able to explore, to discover, to go on a voyage of research by yourself, to hold on to what is universally
acceptable.
So numerology is one of those esoteric knowledge. And there is the exoteric dimension of numerology. Because every religion, the esoteric of exoteric Christianity is Gnosticism. The esoteric of exoteric Islam is Sufism. The esoteric of exoteric Judaism is Kabbalah system, spirituality system. So everything that you see, these things are in place for power differential. You won't be able to separate between the masses and then
the elite.
What you call the elites. That's what does it mean to be an elite? To be enlightened. That's what it means. To be an enlightened person. So these are the methods, the ancient spirituality system methods are
ancient
for people to be in control. To sustain their control over the masses.
Over the masses. And so that's why they kept it hidden and they keep telling us it's demonic.
Exactly.
Aristotle
had two different categories of students. Some, he called them the esoterics. So these are the people, I have my esoterics, for instance, people that there are some things I don't share on social media. I share with them. Then I have my exoteric, who are the people that you can see me come up on social media, talk about things. Sometimes because I'm not one of the people who gatekeep, so I share a lot of esoteric knowledge also on social media. But there is the esoteric, deeper dimensions of different knowledge and revelations that it requires a level of open-mindedness to be able to understand.
Yes, yes. So now, if you were to do, I mean, if someone said, okay, show me how numerology can create wealth for me, just in a minute. How?
What I'm going to tell them?
Yes.
I'm going to tell them about their 5 most important numbers. These five most important. Yeah, these 5 most important. These numbers actually dictate a lot of the events and the trajectories of your life. The first one is your day of birth number. Okay. The day you were born. If you were born on the 8th of August, for instance, 8 signifies material wealth, achievement, power, and all that at the potential level. So it means that at the potential level, because your day of birth number tells you who you are, your identity at the potential level. Okay. Then I move to their life path number. Your life path number is the addition of your day, month, and year of birth, which is your ruling number. Your ruling number is your sun sign, which is the movement of the sun on the day you were born. Now let's bring in some Judeo-Christian perspective to this. You notice in the Bible it says, the sun will not smite you by day, not the moon by night. So that is the Bible telling you about numerology and astrology and astronomy. Because the sun must favor you. The moon must favor you. So it means you must understand the dimensions and their movement when you were born. So your life path number is your ruling number that tells you your potentials, your characteristics, your qualities at the kinetic level. Okay. So your life path number is why you are here. It is your purpose on earth. Remember, your day of birth number says your who potential, you are. Your life path is why are you here. Okay. Then I will calculate their destiny number. Your destiny number is your expression number. It is how to become who and why you are here. Okay. So destiny number tells you how to express your life path and your day of birth. Okay. Now, your day of birth and your life path are numbers. From your destiny expression, it deals with your name numerology. So we use the name you have on your birth certificate to calculate your numbers using the Pythagorean system. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, corresponding with the alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. And J begins upon, if there is I would have shown that on the screen. It's very easy to know. Just tap numerology Pythagorean system on Google, you can see all that. Okay. When that is calculated, now I know your day of birth, your life path, and your destiny expression number, which are your 3 most important numbers. Okay. Now you have 5 core numbers. The 4th number on the 5 core numbers is your soul urge number, which is also part of your name numerology, which deals with the vowels in your name. Wow. In the most ancient spirituality system, the name of God is pronounced in the vowel sound. Yes, because God is life, the essence. You hear stuff like in the Hebrew word ruach of life. Yes, in Arabic it says ruah. In Yoruba it says emi. So they are all pronounced in the vowel sound. Yes. And then you hear the word like Yahweh, Judeo-Christian God. You have Allah, the Muslim God. You have Brahman, the Hinduism God. So all these words are pronounced in the vowel sound. So what makes you a living soul is the fact that you have the breath of life in you. So your soul urge number deals with that breath of life that tells you your heart's desire, what your soul desire most. And you also use the Pythagorean system to calculate that using the vowels in your name. And then it moves to the last thing, your personality number. And now your personality number deals with your mask. Carl Jung said that we all have different personality archetypes. Yes. Those archetypes are hidden in your personality number in numerology, using the consonants in your name, following the Pythagorean system A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Let me quickly clarify something. In numerology, we use the single digits 1 to 9. Single digits 1 to 9, except there is a master number 11, 22, and 33. We use the single digits 1 to 9. Yes.
Okay, so let me just see if I can do a recap there. Date of birth, life path, destiny expression, soul urge, and then the soul urge has to deal with the personality. So soul urge is with vowels, the personality is consonants.
Consonant,
yeah. Wow. And all of this comes together to just be, let you know your life path. And when you know your life path, you also know it's easier for you to attract wealth on those paths, right?
While you're here, what am I meant to, what are my strengths? Now there is a deeper dimension to this. There is the pinnacle cycle in numerology, which is the short-term cycle in your life path, which is divided into four different categories. Your first pinnacle cycle, your second pinnacle cycle, your third pinnacle cycle, and your last pinnacle cycle, which is your fourth pinnacle cycle. My father just had his last pinnacle cycle. He just ended his pinnacle cycle. My father passed 10 years.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So you have your 4 pinnacle cycle, and then you have your 9 years micro cycle, which is every 9 years of your life, 0 to 9, 9 to 18, 18 to 27, 27 to 35, 35 to 4. So it's a whole lot of esoteric information that helps us to live the quality of life that we are meant to live here, based on our soul contract, and ascend to the apex of our authenticity.
Wow, such deep knowledge. I can see a lot of people having their interest piqued, but then it's beyond curiosity. There's the hard work of paying the price of, because I know that sometimes pursuing this kind of knowledge, which is important to have, it takes you through a lot of dark places, and it takes you through a lot of dark places.
It does, especially in a country like Nigeria, where we organized religion has dealt us a lot of blow and stuff. So anything that does not that is not in sync with religious dogma and doctrines, we tend to demonize them. So there is the demonization of anything esoteric. But I'm going to say this here: there is a popular, just one of them. There's a popular religious institution in Nigeria, situated in Ogun State, where the bishop of the church, the designs of the structures alone are esoteric knowledge. You find the style of David. You find the Ankh. You find the 369 symbols. You find a lot of people have actually done area view of that place.
Wow.
So the religious system don't want people to be free. The goal is to ensure that people don't come to terms with the fact that the power is actually in them.
In their hands.
That the goal of life is to cultivate the power that is in you.
Within you.
Even the historical Jesus said that the kingdom of heaven is within you. And he was quoting from the Egyptian book of the dead.
The Kemet, the Kemet.
Hundreds of years before him.
Yeah.
When you study the books like Ancient Egypt, the Light of the World, and you read the hymn of Osiris, and you discover that most of the psalms that King David in the Bible was quoting, he was re-quoting the hymn of Osiris. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be lifted up ye everlasting doors.
I saw that.
Those are not original words of King David. They are the hymn of Osiris and several other, texts and words written in this, current holy books, which I have nothing against. But the truth of the matter is, until we get to the point where we are not so insecure to allow people to discover and explore the power that is within them, then we're just being narcissistic.
Yes, we're being and tyrannical.
Exactly.
That's a lot. So now, final question, which is also a very important question. The economic situation right now, I'm sure there's a lot of people reaching out to you to say, what do we do? How do we get ourselves out of this situation we're in? And how do we use numerology for that? Can you give us a case study, maybe one of your clients one of such clients, and what you ran them through, what processes you ran them through, so people can have,
We've had several free masterclasses, and then I have a lot of private clients individuals and corporate organizations. We had a business mastermind in the month of March. A lot of people are already testifying to what they have been able to achieve based on the knowledge that they're able to garner during sessions. Currently, we are running an 18 days manifestation marathon, which is going to end tomorrow. And already, there are already testimonies. Now, if someone tells me that they have issues in their financial life, I'm going to recommend the art of numerology for manifestation. Now, there are numbers in numerology. Apart from you discovering your strength based on your numbers, there are important numbers in numerology. And I'm not going to gatekeep anything here now. Eight is a very, when at the exoteric level, people see eight as the number of wealth, money, and that's why you notice that at the beginning of the year, a lot of people started talking about what G33 said. The famous American numerologist said that 2024 is a year of money because 2 + 2 + 4 is 8, right? But one of the informations that they have get kept from the masses is the fact that 6 is the number of fortune.
Of fortune. Because, okay.
Yes, 6 is the number of the mother god. When you also look at these numbers, you notice that the numbers are actually, their shape tells you something about them. 6 is a pregnant woman, right? It's the number of the mother god. And the mother god is the representation of the earth and fertility. And fruition. It's because the world, the earth is a womb that we all live in. So for anything to blossom, it must exude more of the feminine energy. So 6 is the number of fortune. 8 is the number of
money,
material wealth, money, achievement, power. So I would recommend to the person, first and foremost, to know their 5 most important numbers.
Okay.
And I'm going to teach them manifestation techniques like the things we have been talking about at 18 days MM. Your soul and voice recognition exercise. There are many people right now because your soul is the headquarters of your human institution. The quality of your soul determines the quality of your life. So there are many people who have had a soul that has not been exercised for years. So it's either they have outsourced their power to agencies outside them or they corrupted their own soul. If you gain the world, lose your soul, you are still nothing at the end of the day. So one of the exercises I taught them in the manifestation marathon is soul and voice recognition, where you record your voice. Tell your soul what you want it to do for you. Because when you sleep, your soul is alive. Your soul pre-existed your body. And your soul can go on errands for you. And your soul is more or less like a divine force. Like the angels that move faster than the speed of light. So the places you can't go into, your soul can travel and break through the rock like water can break through the rock. So all these exercises and all these deep insights, as long as the person is open-minded, money is energy. I started making money in 2024. As soon as we entered the new year, I started making what they call bastard money. So making money is easy when you understand esoteric knowledge. The problem is that the elites want to keep people because people must remain where they are so their poverty can be recognized.
Oh, that's very amazing information that you've let us on in. I mean, numbers, how numerology helps you to create wealth, how Mr. Femi started off the year making stupid money. I'm going to have a personal conversation with him going forward after this conversation because I want to know how he made stupid money beginning of this year. I too want to make stupid money. So and then I want to, at this point, I don't care what knowledge. I want to have the knowledge. Let me make the money. Thank you. And thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for being so generous with the knowledge that you shared with us today. Thank you for daring to go on this path.
Thank you.
Thank you. And just thank you for being, you're just willing to also share and uplift people. I know you operate a very busy schedule, so thank you also for taking our time to be with us here today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This has been an amazing conversation. I know that you learned a lot. If at all you didn't learn anything, your curiosity was at least piqued. So, reach out to Mr. Femi, sign up for any one of his classes. Let's see you make bastard money too. Okay, so we're going to join John and Helen in the studio now. Stay tuned.